Hi guys, PJ back again, taking a look at Soul Calibur 6 on the PC. This video I'm going to go through all the options and settings available to you, see what's tweakable on it, what works, what doesn't work. As for the game itself, no, not played any of it at all. It's not really my scene, but I thought it might be helpful for some people to see what options are available, so hence doing this video. Now, straight off the bat, I can tell it's not detected my ultra-wide display, as you can see here, so if you're running an ultra-wide we may have to do some tweaking. We've currently got the black bars either side of the screen, so not ideal. Controller support, yeah, absolutely, Xbox One. In fact, I'd say it works nicer with controller than it does using keyboard mouse, which is strange, but there we go. Obviously you've got all your mission options and stuff here, but the main one I want to go down to is the main option screen. We'll show you some in-game stuff as well, just quickly showing you how it runs, but it's not really a benchmark video, like I say. I'm going to cover all your stuff here. So screen settings, we have your brightness, your upper HUD, lower HUD, subtitles on and off, subtitles for the cutscenes on and off, and battle comments display. We've got both players, you only, opponent only, and off. Custom FX display, again same setup there. Go back. Battle camera settings, we have a dynamic camera set for all of them at the moment as default. Like I said, I've just loaded the game, I've not played it, so I've not changed anything other than turn the sound volume down. So we've got dynamic cameras. What else? We've got regular, just regular and dynamic then, looking at this. Is that the same for all of them? Yeah, it is. Just double check. Yep, same for all. There we go. Go back. Sound settings. Like I say, you've got music and all your characters and everything for voices. I don't see anything here for surround sound, so it's just stereo. So if you've got surround sound set up, sadly a bit wasted on this. Language, well, we have English, Japanese. In fact, I'll just, is that it? It's a bit limited, isn't it, that? There's two. Okay. We got controller setups. Keyboard, like I say, a bit messy in my opinion. You probably want to redefine some of that, but I'll stick with controller for it. It's not too bad, I suppose, but yeah, I think I'd change a few on there. Totally up to you, up to the individual, of course. Everybody's different. Same for second player there. Player 1 keyboard control. There we go. There's all your options that you can see. Player 2 keyboard. Again, definable, change them as you wish, as it were. Stage music settings. Check this out. Here we go. We've got full on, literally orchestral stuff here. Amazing. Don't normally see that in a game, do you? Graphics. Now then, can we change it? No, this is not looking good, because we have realised, the game has realised that this is an ultra-wide display in that the pixel count is correct. And it's on full screen, but as you can see, we've got the black borders. Whether that's the menu only and the game rolls out to full screen, we shall see. Options for myself, obviously this will differ depending on your monitor, if you've got a 4K monitor or whatever, but we've got the standard 1920 by 1080 there, and it does disappear when you change each one, so be a bit careful on this. 992 is a different one. 1050, 1024, 900p, there's a common one. 768, getting blurry now. It's 1024, 960. We've got quite a lot of options here, guys. I wonder what we go down to. 800, 768, 720p there. I'm betting 640 is going to be your lowest. 768 again by 1024. Oh, there's your lowest. 1024 by 768. So if we go all the way back, oh, it's going to flicker for every single one, isn't it? All the way back. You know what? I could just go to reset, couldn't I? It'd be much faster. Let's do that. Yep, that's better. Right, so it's gone to without border. Okay. And there we go. Where's full screen gone? There we go. Okay, so you got the gist of that. Borderless, full screen, etc. Windowed. VSync is on and off. There's no adaptive or anything like that. Screen quality, we have auto, custom there, so we can change everything. Bit laggy. Hold on. High, medium, low. Right. Low, medium, high, maximum, auto, and custom. Let's start at the top, and I'll quickly show you what that looks like in game. Resolution scaling. This one can have pretty bad impact, guys. If you're struggling on the GPU side of it and you're cranking this up, you know, don't keep it at 100. Really keep your native resolution. Dial back other things. Always try and keep your native res, because it looks blurry when you start lowering it. Obviously, going higher, yes, you'll improve it, but it's a GPU resource cost. Anti-aliasing. Well, we have to go custom to look at these, aren't we? So, auto, custom. Okay, maximum, high, medium, low. I bet that's the same for all of them, you know. Yeah, it is. It doesn't actually tell you what anti-aliasing is in play. Okay, so we're on maximum. Network settings, copyright info. Yeah, pretty boring, yeah. So let's go into game and see what it looks like. Well, we're not going straight into game. We're going to create the character, of course. Let's do that. So we've got changing your character's race gender will result in all of the settings being reset. Are you sure? Yeah. Oh wow, we've got some cool ones here. Now, I have never played a Soul Calibur game, so any of you guys that know this game inside out, fair play. I'm not that person. Like I say, I just want to get it into game, see what it looks like, see how it performs. Run an overlay on it, show it FPS readout and all the rest of it. Oh wow, so you can basically change all sorts of stuff then. Right, okay. That is a lot of stuff to change. Average, what's this? Basic build. Oh, we can go like a quick one. Okay. Right, sure you get the gist of that anyway. We can spin it round and look at it there. Right. Hair. Oh, long waves here. Oh, you can do some really cool ones, can't you? Check that out. Alien. Different. Okay, let's go back to any hair. Let's look at this one. We are digressing. Let's try and get into game, eh? So I'll finish my character. What do I do now? Edit, finish. There we go. Swords. What do we want? I don't know. What do we want? I'll do. Character name. Well, there we go. Let's go. Confirm. This game is installed on a normal 7200 speed hard drive, and it's using Shadowplay recording to a Samsung SSD, and Windows 10 Pro is installed on a Intel SSD. So the hit from Shadowplay recording should be minimal as far as FPS goes and any readouts that I'm going to display. So it might give you a rough idea of how this game will run on a GTX 1060 6GB. This is the Asus ROG edition, so it's running the factory overclock, but other than that, nothing special. An old FX 8350 8-core CPU running at 4.2 and 16GB of memory at 1733. So like I say, a bit dated now, but the graphics cards, they seem a good one. They seem to pull everything through and run most stuff for me. CPU, yeah, needs an upgrade. So it'll be interesting to see how this runs. Okay, so what we got then? That's loading. Next, skip. Well, we're in the first fight, just about to start the first fight, and instantly obviously we've noticed that it's not filled the monitor up. So ultrawide support appears to be either non-functional or isn't there. I mean, it appears to show it resolution wise, but it doesn't work. Now whether we can have a tweak around with the files to get that working, I don't know. Bit disappointing. Maybe they'll patch it, and it may work on other monitors in other resolutions, but for mine 256 over 1080, no, it's not doing it. It's running it as a normal 1080p monitor, so a bit disappointing that, but still. Actual CPU usage, yeah, we seem to be using all cores, but CPU 2 second core is at 100% even on this pause menu that we've got here, which is a bit odd, very odd. GPU usage, no, not really a fat lot happening there, but I'll run a few moves and see how it sort of works, and there we go. What we got? So no, GPU's not really struggling, is it? Oh, that's CPU core 2 at 100%. Really odd. Like I say, this is an old CPU now, but 60 frames per second isn't a major problem. I would say you could easily run a lot higher if you wanted to. Controller, easy to use, no problem there. In fact, I must have this on this stupidly noob setting because it seems I don't even have to do anything, just keep pressing the button and he dies. So yeah, it's the start. You can tell I've not gone very far. RAM usage is really, really low. We're on 5 gigabytes there, which is not a lot in today's standards. GPU 23%. So yeah, looking good, easy to run, no problem. Let's go. Let's skip this. Well, we're on the second fight now. It doesn't look like we can actually change any of the options for graphics, etc. during the match, which is a bit of a shame. But I'm pretty sure you can see just by running it here absolutely maximum, it's a pretty easy game to run. I would say that something like a GTX 1050 will run this, you know, adequately, no problem at all. The game itself, yeah, well, this guy's a bit hard to look. He's clearly knowing that I'm no good at the game. It's a typical beat 'em up, alright. Nice effects. Very arcadey, isn't it? It reminds me of the old arcade machines in a way, the way this plays and the way it looks. This guy's probably going to beat me, you know. Where have we gone? Or has he surrendered? Well guys, I'm going to call it quits at that. Like I say, it runs easily. It's obvious to see. The options are sparse. The languages are even sparser. So it doesn't cover a great deal there. But it is a bit of a cult game, we could say. It's got its niche sector. It's not for me, most definitely. But hopefully with somebody with a GTX 1060 or similar will find this useful. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.